We have headphones on.
Oh shit! Fuck you, people. How does my hair look? How do I look? Does it look stupid? I
look
can't
good.
tell.
You look good.
Haley, you'll tell me.
Yeah, you look good.
You better fucking not be lying, fucking bitch.
Bonnie,
ass.
when have I lied to you?
Always.
I even
Never.
show you the screen.
She does.
I'll
Take
take
a picture.
pictures
Okay,
of
take
it
a
and
picture of me.
Yeah, don't
no,
even
like
talk
let's
to-
just do
That's
We'll do the picture later.
I'm really stoned, people. Oh my god, I could go take a nap right now. Wow. Wow.
Welcome back. To I Hate That Shit, a podcast about hating shit and loving life.
Oh my god.
I'm your co-host, Liz.
Hi guys, it's Bonnie. Hope you're doing well out there. I am gonna be beating some ass after this episode.
And we
for
have
sure.
some a really special guest, and then
Yes.
because she's been gone.
Yes.
She was 86 the last time we saw her.
Welcome back.
And now she's been temporarily un-86.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like a special. You know.
Yeah, you're special.
It's like we said in the last podcast. She's pretty. She's pretty.
I mean, she wasn't offended by it.
No, of
No,
course
I was
not.
like,
Oh, brother. No one says anything about me. All right, anyway.
Bonnie,
and
you say enough about you.
you're right.
Yeah, I'll just put a black
For
box over your face
everybody.
when you say that.
No. And of course, my favorite, right?
Everybody's favorite,
Yes, for sure.
Jacob.
Yes. I have to tell you guys what we're just gonna be shooting the shit, I guess. Just hanging
It's
out.
a welcome
It's a
hangout with Haley.
Yeah. And
Oh,
I do have to mention this though. Jacob is an awesome IT guy. He's awesome all around go-to guy. And a couple weeks ago, with my OCD, I'm trying to clean up my mailbox. And inadvertently, I deleted the website.
I don't even know how to do that.
I don't know.
How do you delete it from your email?
Exactly, I don't know.
I feel like it wasn't your email.
I
No,
don't-
you were cleaning out your drive.
Oh, is that what I was
Because
doing?
whenever you send me the files,
Did
it
you
makes a copy in your drive so I
Right,
can download
and,
it from
and that's
there.
why I could erase
did
those. So,
you smoke before this?
what do you think?
100%.
That's why you thought it was your email and not your drive.
I probably did do my
You just
info-
selected everything.
everything
and, hit
and
delete.
trash, right? So I could clean up my computer. I felt so bad. I didn't even realize I had done that error until a couple hours later, because then I got an email saying, you deleted your website. And you're like, what? I was like, oh, it has to be in the trash. That was my first thought too, forgetting I had already deleted the trash. Rocco's like, you better call Jacob. I'm like, fuck that, I'm texting. I ain't calling. I'm fat. Could you imagine? I feel so bad. Jacob is a great guy, you guys. Thank you, Jacob, for saving my ass.
Jacob has a lot of patience.
He really does.
He does.
He
because
really
I
does.
would have.
Well, not only me, mostly with Liz.
Haley
That
would
was
have
the
come
only
in here
thing.
and just cussed her out.
I know. Well, you know what?
Called
It's
you a
the
dumbass.
only bad mistake I've done. Yes. Right? Even you have
Yeah.
to say so,
Yeah.
Liz.
That's the
Yeah.
most.
It's
Like,
That's the
detrimental
worst
But
one
it's
you've
the
done.
worst one of them all.
Most
all
of them
them.
How
are
many
just.
are there?
There are a lot.
Mostly Liz.
You know that's a lie.
No.
No.
Let's let Jacob be the.
You know what?
tiebreaker.
I'll just
Look at her, look at her,
I'll
yeah.
let you blame it on me because
Blame-
I'm not.
What can you blame on me besides what I just blamed on myself?
All the times where you kept twisting the knobs on the soundboard and then you couldn't
Oh.
hear anything.
Yeah.
That is true. That was in the beginning.
Or
I'm
sending
better
me,
now.
sending me emails that have nothing attached to
Of
them.
that.
That I did one of those.
So, but one compared to.
I'm guilty of all of that. Sorry.
It's little stuff though.
yeah.
It's little things,
Little
not
things.
big
Whatever.
ones.
Not
Except
website
mine.
deletion big.
I am so sorry, but I just wanted to give a shout out to Jacob.
You could have
guys,
gone the whole
because-
time without saying
But
anything.
I
Nobody
wanted-
but what was
I
in
know,
this room.
but
would know
I
that.
felt I had to publicly apologize and make sure people knew that I have an awesome guy on my side. Thank you, Jacob. Anyway, on to you, Missy.
Yeah, what's up?
What do we got to say about you? Tell us about Texas. Tell us about your life. Tell us what you're doing.
Is the heat better in Texas than here?
No, the heat is like worse. I
Yeah, the
think, because it's
humidity.
humid.
Yeah, it
And
sucks.
it was pretty
Yeah.
humid when I first moved there, but then it's been like feeling kind of like Arizona weather since.
Yeah.
Because it hasn't rained or anything, so.
Look how today was beautiful.
Yeah,
We
today
have a
was really
good
nice here.
day in Arizona.
It's finally
today.
getting below the
It's so
hundreds.
nice.
No
It's-
triple digits.
It's so nice.
Isn't it supposed to go back to like 108 next week?
Well, whatever, we'll still be able to handle it. Wait,
That's
so
still
tell
not
me,
120.
Yeah, 120.
Yeah, that's true.
So with the humidity, do you feel yourself sweating
it's just
more?
gross. Like I'm not
Yeah,
even like that
it's all heavy,
hot.
yeah.
I'm just like as
Sweaty.
soon as I stand
Clammy.
outside, I get wet. Like
Yep.
I'm just like soaking wet.
Ugh.
Like
It's weird.
I just say the humidity
I
though.
feel
It's like
gross.
getting
Yeah.
the second you step outside, it's like getting smacked with a
It's
wet
so
towel.
true, man.
Yeah.
It's
It's
so
just-
true.
like I didn't wear makeup. Like
Oh no! It
for,
just
like-
sweat off right off
oh
your
my
face.
gosh, it was so disgusting.
Oh, poor
But it wasn't
thing.
like the heat. It was just the humidity that
Yeah.
bothered me. But
Yeah. What about the people? There's a ton of motherfucking people in
Yeah,
Dallas.
I don't think I've had really bad experiences with people in Texas.
Good.
It's been pretty good. Everybody's really nice. I
Oh,
think.
good. You guys live on the outskirts, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like North.
Isn't
Dallas.
Dallas so cool
It
though?
is cool. It is, and like apparently, I'm really excited for the fall and the winter because
I wouldn't be.
I don't know about the fall.
Or the winter.
The winter's gonna
Oh.
be cold, but
I love cold.
See,
the
then you'll
fall
love it,
I don't
not
think
me.
it's
And,
gonna be anything special in
but,
Texas.
But remember,
We'll see.
remember that your power grid is not supplied by the rest of the
Oh, yeah,
United
that's right.
States,
Yeah,
and it breaks down all the time.
I've heard that.
Then
before.
what? You'd be like, I'm
Spicy
going to
candles.
Arizona.
I'm going back to
I'll
Arizona.
I'll be back
please.
after this is all over with.
Yeah,
Could you imagine?
that would be scary.
Especially old people being sick and no
Mm-hmm.
electricity, no heat.
The hospitals, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, they just be on
No
the
one.
stairs.
I don't understand why someone thought it was a good idea to go their own way.
Money.
And, well, of course.
that's it.
But then you can't even take care of your people.
Who cares? You got money.
It's just like, they're in double digits below and they have no heat because you're an asshole. People in Texas, it's true. It's just true. Well, that's the politics in me.
I think a lot of it was because Texas wants to keep some type of sovereignty.
Exactly. I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. But how's that working out?
I didn't say that. I just
I
said
know.
that they want.
That's what I'm saying. How's
They
it
like
working out
being
for 'em?
able to say we can do it. Like we can have our own stuff.
We can have our own power, but it's not working out too good for you. Because, like Jacob said, it's all about money. It's so dumb. Money is,
Yeah.
it drives me crazy how people, they only really care for themselves. It's just, there's so much bullshit going on in our world. The story I was reading the other day was the story about this kid. She was outside playing on the sidewalk, just minding her own business. Someone came out of the house and fucking blew her away.
I think that does sound kind of familiar.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I mean, stuff like that is going on in our world.
Yeah.
Or, you're pissed off for some road rage, you get out of the car and you shoot an 18-year-old girl here in Arizona. I mean, road rage, she's gone.
It was like that shooting by OC,
Yeah. Right by Old Chicago.
right on that light. It was a road rage one.
It's like, what the hell?
That's so scary.
Well,
Especially
that's...
in Texas, I do
Yeah,
not.
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Everyone's
Everyone can have a
strapped
gun.
up.
It
So you
does
get a
suck.
gun and just keep it.
Yeah, right. Keep it going.
I don't know about living in a place like that. There's no laws, no restrictions on who can get a gun. And they wonder how come they're leading right now in
It's
deaths.
literally the Wild West.
It is.
Like,
Yeah.
It really is. It's crazy. What do you think? Do you get into any of the politics out there? Do you know what's going on out there?
Not really.
No?
To be honest, I know I should, but I don't.
Well,
I don't know, with the things going on in Texas, you might want to stay ignorant.
I know.
I just don't ever-
Who was it that just got impeached in Texas? Was it the
Kim
general
Braxton,
attorney?
the attorney general,
Attorney
and
General.
because he got paid off by Trump's goons, that he was guilty of sin, and they let him off. Just like Greg Abbott.
Greg Abbott's
yeah,
trash.
It's his-
Ted Cruz
yeah.
is trash.
They're all trash.
Oh yeah.
So I would, if that were mine, it's
don't
bad
want
enough
anything
But
about politics.
that I
Yes.
had to worry about Lindsey Graham, but I
Ugh.
couldn't imagine.
But look at
People
what he
in
did. He
Texas.
put those balls, those floating balls with razors
I saw
between that and in the Rio Grande
I saw that.
to keep migrants from coming in. And if they slipped off a ball, they got their bodies were cut by those saws in between
Well, you
the
couldn't
balls.
swim anywhere near it.
Stupid. It
without
has to come
dying.
down. Yeah, you would die. 100%.
Yeah.
That's going on in our country right now, too. It's like, wow. What? Give me a state. I'll tell you anything you want to know. Texas? Because they're always in the news because, like, with voting rights, everything, they're trying to take over.
They're going back in time.
They are. Trying to take over people's rights to vote. And you know where that's happening in the predominantly black cities. Houston, all the Dallas, all the big cities. You know? I mean, Austin.
Well, there are a lot of Republicans trying to take away
Yeah.
the right to vote, and none of it is actually constitution. There's the only
Exactly.
one is raising the age, but I feel like if you raise the age, wouldn't you have to raise the age for the military?
That's what I was thinking, too.
Because I feel like if
Yeah.
at least you can say, okay, yeah, 18-year-olds can't do anything else in this country, but they can vote.
Right.
They can have a say
True.
while they're going off to war.
Yeah,
But if
I
you
mean, they
raise it
can't
to
even drink.
25, it's like,
You can't drink.
Right.
You can't smoke either.
Yeah.
That's 21 now.
So,
Yeah.
but you want me to go die for my country.
I can't even vote either.
You know,
But
yeah.
you want me to,
Go die for your war.
and I don't have a say
Yeah.
whatsoever.
Huh?
Even a fake say, because your vote doesn't count. I don't give a shit what they tell you.
I agree. But the thing
Except
about it
locally,
is
it does.
that yes, it does. That's the thing. You don't get a say if that was to happen. But here, women have no say over their body either. We have no autonomy left. When you can tell me how to take care of my body, it's like if you want a shot, get a shot. If you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. If you want a baby, have a baby. If you don't, then don't. But there's other circumstances that happen to why people might need medical intervention. You know?
You know,
and someone's gonna tell me I can't have that medical help? Bullshit.
you know, in like Asia, how you see, I think it's mainly in China or Japan or something, where they wear a mask all the time.
Oh yeah. And that's cool.
And I like looked at it, I was like, that's kind of weird, but like, okay.
they have done
To
that for
each
a
their
long
own.
time.
But then somebody was like, the reason we do it is because if you have so much as a cough,
Right.
or you're not feeling well, and you have to go out,
Mm-hmm.
you do it, even though it's not going to perfectly protect
But
everybody.
they have billions
But
of people.
I'm-
Why?
If you know you're sick
Yeah.
and you're going and you're going to go get on a stuffed train
Right. Yeah.
and out in the world, like, yeah, they put on a mask
Yeah.
just for everybody else.
Right, exactly. And because what is it per square person out there, you know?
But
This
think about it,
much?
like us, we know we're sick and we still go to work and we just cough in people's faces.
Yeah.
Or like you cough in your hand and then you
Right.
like touch everything.
Right. It's
And
true.
it's like, dude, you couldn't.
Yeah, wear a mask.
I don't care if you wear a mask, but like,
Exactly.
wear a mask.
Right.
Stop coughing on everything.
I
Cover your
mean,
mouth and wash your hands.
But then there's places out here in America that you're infringing upon my rights. I don't have to wear a mask. You know what? I don't have to do what you say either. I don't have to believe your ways. I can believe my own ways. That's going on with religion. If you don't believe my
It's
way,
like
you're
I
a
just
piece of
saw a
shit.
video of this guy. He pulled up. There were these 3 women standing on the corner waiting for a light or something. They were all wearing masks, minding their own fucking business, just waiting to walk.
Yep.
And this guy pulls up and he starts like harassing them because they're wearing a mask.
So dumb, man.
It's like why? Because they were
Like you could have drove by.
they weren't doing anything to
they're-
you.
Imagine
nothing.
being
That's
so
the
obsessed
problem.
with somebody
so
minding
fragile.
their own
Yeah,
business.
that's what I mean. That's the problem.
ridiculous.
You just because I don't agree with you doesn't mean that I'm a bad person that deserves your fucking violence. Because I'm wearing a mask or I'm not wearing a mask, whichever the case, because there's both of them. You know, the ones that, oh, you should wear a mask, you know, so it's both sides of that for sure. You know, but who cares? At the end of the, who fucking cares? Liz's explanation was the only one that mattered because that is exactly why you wear a mask. You don't wear it for political reasons or to own the libs or whatever.
Take a stance.
Take a stance, whatever. You wear it because you live in a country where there's billions of people. I mean, could you imagine if something really bad happened over there? I mean, that's where they say COVID came from. Who knows? I don't know. But, I mean, it would definitely travel all around the world. There's this game on your phone.
That's
it's
why I
called
think most
Plague
of
Inc.
them do
Plague.
come
Yeah.
out.
Isn't that so good?
Ooh, is it a
I
good
know
game?
plaguing.
It's so good. I mean, me and Rocco, when that first came out, we were like, yeah, you
Spreading plagues all
Yeah.
over the place.
That's
It
the
was
game.
cool.
You have to kill the world.
Yeah.
That's the game. You
Yep.
have to make a virus that lives and beats the science, because the scientists are trying
Yeah.
to make a vaccine
Yeah,
for you.
it's so
but you have
good.
to
Oh,
beat
that's
them and you have to
cool.
It
kill
is.
the
It's a
world.
good game.
It's
It
on your
really
phone?
is. Yeah, you can.
Oh.
It's downloaded in your app store. It's a really. I love that game, but that's how it would be. I mean, if something that was really, let's say, like a flesh-eating bacteria, right, got
Which do
out,
exist.
right, but someone like infected them in California, and they're a flight attendant because they're saying that's how AIDS started by the flight attendant. That was over. Okay, that's a long time ago. Africa or India.
Just the flight
Yeah,
attendant.
the flight attendant came from somewhere and infected someone in San Francisco, and then boom, it blew up. That, if it came from China, I bet it would be like that too. I mean, but really on a huge scale. That would be scary, man. Wear a mask if you want to.
If you want to, and if you don't harass the people who do.
I know I'm not.
Leave them the fuck alone.
I know. I'm getting ready to get on a plane next month, so that's kind of, I don't know, iffy.
Nobody really
Wears them anymore.
No.
It's rare.
No,
It's
geez.
really rare.
It
They
is rare.
don't, and then I got on a plane and I was like, I really wish I had a mask.
Right.
No, these fucking
Exactly.
people.
It kind of made me think differently.
That's what I'm
after,
saying.
without
That's-
one almost.
exactly.
I was like, this is kind of gross.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's all recycled germs being thrown in
That's
your
the
face.
one place you definitely should wear a mask is on the plane. I mean, and you know what? I don't have a problem wearing them either. Except here in Arizona, it's so fucking hot. It's too hot. You're like, I remember when Bo implemented, like everyone wasn't wearing masks, and then he's like, everyone's gonna wear a mask, and you're just like, fuck, really, fuck, And I was serving on the patio. He walks in. This is like a week into the mask mandate. He walks back in, and he goes, you don't have to wear a mask if you don't want to. He was all like, I'm not wearing one. It was so, and I was like, cool.
Yeah.
Like, cool. I mean, it's so hot.
Yeah, it was
It's
bad.
so hot to
was
wear a
bad.
mask in the summertime out here.
The heat was bad, but it was worse for me because I have glasses.
Oh,
they
yeah.
would fog
they
up.
fog up.
I have to get like a zip tie and put it in the nose and like smashing it in the nose so it wouldn't fog up my glasses. Awful.
Funny, man. That's
Wasn't
terrible. I'm
funny when
sorry.
you were wearing
No.
glasses.
No.
I tried it once and I almost like freaked the fuck out. Like I was like, I think it was at work. I think you were there, and I was like, Jacob, like, how do you get this to stop? Because I had to wear my glasses one day, and I was like literally gonna like rip off my. I couldn't do it, so I can't imagine doing it every day.
What, your glasses?
No, the mask.
Oh,
I
I
like
know.
couldn't wear it anymore. I was like,
I
oh my
couldn't do that
god, like
either.
the fogging up like
Mhm.
stressed me out.
I agree with that. I couldn't do that either. I don't like to wear one personally, but I think I might wear one on the plane. Maybe. I mean, it's a short flight, so
Let's see how it goes.
yeah.
You
you
can
know.
just bring in if you feel like.
Yeah.
putting it
Unless
on,
I drink
put it
too many
on.
Bloody Marys,
Then you won't give a shit.
I probably won't give a shit. That's really. Speaking of Bloody Marys, have you been to Dick's Last Resort in?
No, I've been to the one in Vegas, but not the one in Texas.
Go to the one in Dallas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that
It's
fun?
oh yeah. It's a lot of. We stayed at the W right down there.
Oh really?
Yeah, so nice. Ugh. I love
I'll have
Dallas
to
too.
go. There's so many food places. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so. We have
I
lots
know.
on
Well,
our
we see your
list.
snaps. They're all about eating food and drinks.
Yeah.
What's your favorite place out there now?
There's a couple good places. Like, there's a place called I Declare. It's like southern, like, comfort food, but like modern twist. It's really, really good. Everything's from scratch there. It's really, really good. And then
I love a good scratch kitchen.
yes, super good. And then my favorite bar so far is probably Sidecar. It's like a bar, like sports bar, but then it opens up into a club at night.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, and it has like basketball hoops. And,
Oh,
like,
cool.
games. Yeah, it's fun.
Have you met some friends going out and doing all that?
Some like of Christian's co-workers, girlfriends
Mhm.
here and there, but that's about it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You haven't been there that long.
No, I haven't. But
And we
I
already
don't
know
really
how
care.
you feel about your job. Some of the people there.
yeah, the people there. I mean, I love
Sorry,
them,
we've heard
but-
that one already.
Yeah, sorry guys. It's a long story
Yeah,
about a bully at work.
yeah. Who needs to be
But-
slapped?
Yes.
That's for sure. Someone needs to slap her. You know what? That's the
Bonnie,
way-
you can go do it. Just
Yes.
leave Haley's name out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, I would do that.
Because that way it can't be traced back to her.
Yeah.
The thing
They're just
about
gonna
it
be like,
is,
who is that lady?
the
walking
thing, the thing.
Some random
thing-
stranger
Slapping.
walks in, slaps the
Yeah.
shit out of
I would
somebody, and then
explain to her why.
left.
But that's what I mean. I think some people do need the shit slapped out of them.
Yeah.
Because you look at them, it's like, you really think like that? Okay, number one, the number one person who needs to be slapped more than anybody is Donald Trump. And I think that's the problem because no one's gone up to him and just
I
slapped
think
him
he's
across
kind
the
of
fucking
in the middle
face.
of getting slapped.
Well, it needs to be harder and faster.
Legally slapped.
But yeah, that's what I mean. But I'm talking about someone in his family's like, boom, what the fuck is wrong with you? No one's ever probably done that to him. That's why he acts the way he does. People sometimes need to be slapped back into reality. You know, I'll never forget the first slap my mom ever slapped me. I was 15. Backhanded. Oh.
What'd you do?
She was on the phone. She was sitting on the stool because in the olden days, you know, the phones were right there. So she was sitting there and I was like, Mama, I need to tell you something. And she's like, Mama. You know? I did it the third time and she goes, hold on. Boom! And I was like,
You need to clip that. Right?
you're like,
Thumbnail.
I was like, that's. I'd never been slapped
Yeah.
like that before, you know? And it humbled me and it made me respect my mom this much more. Because, you know, you're just like, wow. It's a really humbling thing to be slapped in the face. And some people need it. And that's my
Yeah.
take on it.
That's
I really
fair.
do.
I've never been slapped. But
Yeah,
before.
it's really humbling. It really is. I like to slap people.
So if you need it, Haley, Bonnie's here for you.
I mean, sometimes
I'll probably
I'm just
cry.
saying. I'm just
I'm a
saying.
little sensitive.
I'm just
Kind of
saying.
the point of the slap.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you? You ever slapped anybody?
No.
Would you ever?
If I had to, yeah.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
See, slapping
want
ain't
to.
bad because it's open hand. It's not a fist. It's this. And you're like, oh.
It doesn't start a fight. It kind of does the opposite because they're
Exactly.
just like shocked at being slapped.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
shuts them up
It
almost.
does. You know, instead of balling up your fist and going at them like that, you just open hand them and slap the shit out, and they're like I was. It's very humbling to be slapped. It really is. I'm sorry, but it is. I don't even know why we started talking about that.
I don't know either.
Why did we start talking about that?
Haley's
I don't know.
coworker.
Oh,
Oh,
ooh.
yeah.
Yeah.
But she does need to be slapped. to be
See?
fair, so.
All right, well, everything else is good, though. You and your honey are good.
Yeah, we're good.
How funny we go to lunch today and we run into your man.
Yeah, he pretty much is a stalker.
That was funny. Oh, I didn't understand, or I forgot you were coming there. You know, that's what it was.
Yeah, I don't even think I told him I was going to lunch.
That is so funny.
Like your reaction when you saw him, you're
Yeah.
like,
I was like,
hell?
well, I saw his
know.
brother walk in, and then I saw his friend walk in, and then I was like putting the pieces together in my head because they were saying they were going to a baseball game tonight, so I'm like, maybe they went to go the
Right.
night before. And I was like, wait, Christian? I'm like, what are you doing here?
That was wild.
Like, of all places. That
Right.
was my first time being there. That was
Yeah.
his first time being there. Like,
That's weird.
out of all places.
That is so. I mean, it would be different when you were still living here in town and whatever,
Yeah,
but
true.
to show up at the same place, that was
It's
wild.
meant to be.
We're just meant to be. What can I say?
And he kept looking over his shoulder at you.
Aww. Of course he did.
Oh, brother.
Oh, he
Well,
did. Like
I
while
believe
she
it.
was like writing or y'all were talking or something, and you weren't paying attention at all. He like, I caught him.
I got him.
I caught him like
Reaper.
looking at you.
Just kidding.
That is so good. What about you, Liz? What's going on with you? Same old
Same
shit?
shit all
Working
the
your
time.
ass off?
Working and working.
Have you had any fun?
No,
It's kind of a mean question.
No, it's not. Why is that a mean question? That's what you ask friends.
I haven't had any fun though.
Right?
It was
Do you have
mean
any
because you
fun?
had to rub salt in the wound.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh, poor Liz.
Whatever.
You're mean.
I'm terrible.
Well, there's a clip right there.
Yep, there you go.
There's the title. Bonnie's terrible.
Yes.
Oh,
And her
man.
admitting it. First step is admitting it.
I'll admit I'm terrible, horrible, uncaring friend. How's
What?
that?
No.
See, exactly.
That's a better clip.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shut up. Whatever. Anyway, are you happy?
Yeah.
All right, see, as long as you're happy and you're having some fun with life instead of working your ass off.
Just work.
Work hard, play hard.
I gotta get to the play hard part.
Yes, you do. You're not getting any younger, bitch ass.
Come on now.
Exactly. See, I see those gray hairs coming, popping through.
They've been there. Don't.
I don't have
don't
any,
act like
I don't
they're-
have any gray hairs today.
Oh, wow.
No, because you got them colored.
This is
gotta-
just the
I gotta
rag on
leave.
Liz segment.
Yeah, why not?
I see some grays actually.
Well, yeah, don't look at that.
I'm gonna zoom in. Yep, I'm gonna zoom in. Because you even turned your head perfectly.
Oh, God. Whatever.
Full display.
See?
Yeah, look, now
See?
you readjust
See?
yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
See
you
how
can
they do me?
dump on Liz,
I
but
ain't
when
dumping
Liz
on you.
turns it around.
You know, just because, I look really good without gray hair. Except for that.
And with it. And with it.
Oh, thank
Yes.
you, Liz. See, she loves
Oh,
me.
so you guys are friends.
Not really.
Oh.
I don't like her at all.
Mm-mm.
No. Everyone says
This is
we're
a
so-
business
Oh,
association.
shut up.
That's all it is.
They're business partners.
We're
you
business
guys.
partners.
They
It's
are
all
business friends.
business.
It's so funny because everyone that I speak to about our podcast, they're like, you two are so perfect together. They're just like, Liz is perfect for you. I was like, why do you say that? Because she keeps you in line. I was like, sometimes.
It's a good match.
You know,
That's why we're here.
That's why we're here, right?
Yeah.
Bringing you guys good content. Hopefully, editing it pretty good. Without
Jacob.
these
Jacob's
clips.
You need to be
Just
nice
kidding.
to Jacob.
I am. I know.
Because first of all, he can make some really bad clips.
He
of
would
you.
never.
Oh, yeah.
He would
I
never.
will.
I'm already thinking.
And
of
number
know-
two, if he leaves, what are we gonna do?
We'll get somebody else.
Who?
I don't know.
Who?
I would have to.
It's
probably
an empty
actually
threat,
hire
Jacob, to
somebody.
listen
And they're
to.
probably not going to even do.
Then you're gonna have to actually pay somebody,
Fucking nice.
and they're gonna cost.
I know,
they're
and
probably not
especially
gonna
when
take
I
it
make
seriously.
mistakes like I did.
Yeah,
They'd
and then they're gonna
fire
charge
you.
extra.
No, they would fire her as her
a
client.
client, yeah.
I'm like, oops, sorry. Can't help
Like
it.
it's okay. You're gonna pay extra for off hours and travel.
Don't even say any of that. Jacob knows I love him, and he does good. He does good, except not clip these ones. Nope.
I'll make a clip of that too.
Liz,
Oh.
tell him you're gonna help him, right?
Help him what?
Yeah, make sure. Yeah,
Help
that's
him
perfect.
clip
That
the
one's
good
perfect.
ones,
And
yeah.
you too put certain pictures of me up online that this one gives to you. It's both of y'all's
So
fault.
listen, sometimes I just take the pictures and I don't have the time or patience to go through them all. So I'm like, okay, I'll just send everything to Haleigh, and she won't do Bonnie dirty. And then shit so and it's Bonnie looking like a bitch. And I'm like, I can't believe she did that.
I know exactly what fish you're talking about.
I do too. That's funny. You know I don't care. You know I don't care.
Holy shit.
Bonnie's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
I thought it was so good.
See?
Like, it had like the drama.
Yeah.
I think there's been like maybe
Wait,
two
I pull this up
funny
really quick.
ones, like actually like funny ones that you could have gotten aggravated over, but there were a couple of them. Like
When the-
I didn't realize I sent that to her. I didn't know I
Especially
took
the
that
first
picture.
one with my ass and Christian doing what he's doing.
That
I
was
was all
intentional.
like-
I didn't tell her to post that,
Why isn't it loading?
but I was hoping she would.
Yeah.
I never
had
tell her what to
to.
post except for the shorts. That's it. I'll send her those, and I'm still like, put this in the reels.
And
That's
and
it.
you the one
Other
that
than that-
edits them.
Yeah, Liz doesn't decide what the shorts do.
I have
do.
no clue what's on the shorts.
Oh,
I
I
make
thought
them.
Oh,
No
I thought you
clue.
two were together on that.
No,
I make them. I send them to her.
he sends them to me,
so who-
and then I send them to
Oh,
Haley.
let's see which one
Wait,
is
I'm
it.
trying to get it to load.
So you guys, they're so mean to me, you guys. They really.
That's
are.
what happens when you go for cheap labor.
Yeah, you know what? You're exactly.
Exactly.
If you want us to unionize, we'll do that, and you'll get better work.
Oh God! I just have to pay your asses more. I'll be that corporate one. You want more money? Then you better produce more shit.
Wait, where is
Do you
it?
see how the UAW or strike the United?
Yeah,
What is it? Workers. United Auto Workers. United Auto Workers. UAW. They're striking.
Everyone's striking right now.
Well,
That writer strike's still going on.
Well, you know what?
Well,
I get it.
they've already said, the studios have already said that
Oh yeah.
they're gonna try to wait out this
I
writers.
know.
They said they have zero intention. Show the world.
That's Bonnie.
Oh god.
Well, that's one of them she's pissed about.
No, I'm not pissed about it, but you guys are just not
That's
nice.
one of them that she is
She's miffed.
slightly aggravated with.
I'm sure it was because of you.
I swear to God, I don't tell either one of these what to do.
She
Ever.
does. She's lying.
I know she's,
She's
lying.
behind it all.
I know
Haley
she's
mastermind.
doesn't. Haley doesn't actually run the Instagram. It's all me.
See, I'm not surprised.
I just let you think it's her, so I have a
Whatever.
scapegoat.
Yeah.
You both are terrible. And you're only 86 temporarily, so you better watch out.
I ain't scared.
I ain't scared. I ain't scared either.
But like, let me come back.
But let me come back.
Of course. I guess.
I'll be sad.
I mean, now Jalen can't even fill her shoes now.
Yeah.
Wherever you are, Jalen, we want to make another podcast with you.
He's still here right now, but I don't know.
Before
what
you
it is.
move. Before you leave, too.
Hey, you might want to get that in pretty quick. I
Yeah.
think he said
Yeah.
he's trying to go
Well,
soon.
He's
yeah,
getting
because
going.
last time I
By the end of
asked,
the
he
month,
said
I'm sure.
he's renting his condo out to someone right now, and he's just living at his
Parents,
parents' house,
yeah.
and he's just trying to figure it out.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
How
so,
exciting.
yeah.
That's exciting. Yeah, someone's birthday's at the end of the month, too. 22 years
Oh my
old.
God.
Woo, woo, woo. And what was the drink you had today?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. Some
Strawberry
Strawberry
mule.
Mule.
Was it good?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
He likes those drinks, you guys. He really does. I had a margarita, of course.
I had some
Yours
little
was so
bougie
good.
thing. It was really good. It was like
I
a pina
re-
colada with tequila.
It was so good. That was I love that. I'm gonna practice making that one now.
You should. and
Oh, I
make it for
am.
me when I
It's
come over.
easy. I can do that one. I mean, pineapple puree. I would add a little bit of. Did it have coconut in it?
Wasn't it called
pina
coconut?
Yeah,
Pina
it was like
colada.
the name was
pina colada
coconut.
with-
something.
okay.
It was
That's what the name had.
some.
It was something coconut.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
whatever,
make
it
that.
doesn't matter.
Coconut
next
dream or
time-
something.
Yeah, something.
Next time, I will make you one when you come.
Okay. And with a little cherry garnish.
Never mind, scratch that. She's not making it anymore.
Well, she's making you the drink, not
Or
the
a
garnish.
little cherry flag. A little cherry
All right,
flag.
fine.
Okay.
Shit, I made this one over here of red velvet cupcakes.
Those are good.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
still never got any cupcakes.
That's not my fault.
That is your fault.
I think it's quite literally your fault.
Everyone
What
knew
am I
I was
supposed to make
making them.
myself cupcakes? That's
And
not
did you
special.
save any for her?
You guys didn't come around.
Did you tell her that there were
I literally
red
told
velvet
you I
cups?
wanted some when you were making them for Jake. I was like,
Remember-
Bonnie, if you're gonna
Okay.
make some for me.
Remember that day is the day my mother-in-law died too.
Okay.
See?
Bonnie.
No,
Gotta
it
play
is
the death card.
No, it was
I
on
know.
Valentine's. Isn't that wild?
was.
That is
Because
fair.
you guys came over and I was like, I gotta go. So it was
It's fair. That's why I gave her a break the one time. So
Oh,
next
okay.
time better.
Right, what do you want me to make? I'm gonna make spice cake this weekend.
Ooh.
Doesn't that sound good?
Sure, yeah, that sounds
With
delicious.
a nice cream cheese frosting.
Ooh, yeah.
That sounds good. You're making me hungry. We just ate and I was already full. I think it's that.
It was savory
stuff called
food, not sweet.
ganja. Yeah.
It is, and it got me a little stony magoni, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
You know, I don't know what it is. Sometimes when I am high, I don't know if I always. You want something to munch on, but sometimes it's savory. Like you're like, I'll eat the rest of my dinner. Sometimes it's just chips, something salty and crunchy, and times it's like some ice cream with chocolate syrup and like a banana split. And you're like, and I don't eat ice cream very much. I ate ice cream last night. 1 scoop with chocolate syrup and peanuts and
That's my
whipped cream.
favorite.
I want a peanut butter parfait, but I wasn't gonna go get one. So I made my own.
Sometimes it's a drink for me. I'm like, I just want a big Coca-Cola. Like that'll be like my craving.
Oh yeah,
Like
a
big
soda.
Coke,
Yeah.
Or like a Slurpee or a slushy or something.
I love those too.
Yeah.
What about you? Oh yeah, you know, yeah. Everyone has munchies though,
Yeah.
even if you don't.
Even,
smoke.
like-
Everybody has cravings
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. My craving lately has been. I was so glad I finally did a craving. I was in New Mexico last weekend, and I got my favorite breakfast burrito from my favorite place, Golden Pride. I still love you.
Sponsor us.
Yeah.
Sponsor us.
You know, but it's good when you get those cravings fulfilled, you know? Or even if it's like reading a book or finally taking that long awaited nap and waking up when you have the lines in your face.
Yeah.
And you don't know
Right.
what day it is.
Yeah, you're like,
You
oh,
think it's like the next
You're like,
day.
holy shit,
yeah,
I woke up late,
yeah, and you're
and
like,
it's only like an hour later.
Yeah.
yeah.
Those
But
are
you
the
slept so deep. That's the thing. I don't sleep very deep, but when I do have those days, it's like I wake up with the lines and everything. Well, when we were in Albuquerque, I shipped a bed over there because I didn't like the bed I was sleeping on. I bought a new bed.
And she
set.
complains how expensive it is.
Whatever.
Every time you think you've hit Bonnie's bougie mark,
It just keeps
bouchometer.
ticking, the bouchometer.
Well, because I want to sleep on what I want to sleep on, and I don't want to sleep on a hard ass bed.
because
in my
you
own house out there.
traveled somewhere and then brought a bed with
No,
you.
it was there before I got there. David even put it
You
up.
had it okay.
I
She
had
had
it
it
delivered.
So you went to
she had it delivered.
so you went to visit you went to visit somebody and sent a bed to their house.
It
so
ain't
that
nobody. It's my house and it's my daughter. So it ain't just nobody. But I hated the bed she had in there. Even Rocco's like, babe, we need to get a new bed. We're used to sleeping in a big bed, and it was a queen size, and that does not work for me and Rocco at all. And it was like sleeping on an ironing board. It was that hard, even with the foam, all the shit you put underneath
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
No. I needed a new bed.
So
and
did
I
you
bought
get
one.
a king?
Of course. David put up the platform bed. He put it all up for us. All I had to do was put sheets on it when I got there.
Nice.
It's a nice bed, you guys. It's weird. It's the first time I've ever bought a bed in a box, though.
Oh,
You know, one of
yeah,
those.
Yeah,
Those purple beds are $2,000. Those purples.
Yeah.
I
Are
was
those
like,
soft? Is that what's one?
I've never.
They're supposed to be some of the best beds.
Yeah.
in the
Not
world.
for I'm sorry.
That's a
That's
lot.
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I
For a
don't
king
I don't
size.
I can't afford that kind of
All of
comfort.
those, all of those beds are like that. My bed wasn't cheap either. My bed is a hybrid water bed. It's you've been on it. It's
That's a strange thing to say.
whatever.
We'll just leave it at that.
It's not.
Just
Oh
drop
yeah,
it
who
there.
cares?
Sorry, viewers,
That's
you get
you
no.
Let
too
the
being
imaginations
childish.
run wild.
Yeah,
Have fun.
whatever.
Haley was the one who laughed first. What are you talking?
It was her and Christian on my bed.
What? No.
Yes, it
That's
was.
not what
Were you in there
happened.
too?
No.
Oh.
No, she said, I have a waterbed. I said, oh my gosh, I love waterbeds. And she said, at the party, you have to go sit on my waterbed. And so I went into her room and sat on her waterbed to feel it. Christian was not involved.
So it's just you
It
and
would.
Bonnie.
It would. I
I
wasn't.
guess it's just me and Bonnie.
But anyway, it's a good bed. But beds are not cheap.
No.
I mean, even if you buy them on Amazon, they're still
They're-
$400.
Yeah.
But it don't. But the thing about now,
That's actually cheap for a
yeah, it is
for
Yeah.
a mattress.
because you don't
Oh,
need box
very
springs
cheap.
anymore.
I just feel like
I,
it's worth investing in your bed if you can.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Because you figure they're
100%.
supposed to last like
10,
10 years, sometimes more.
Yeah.
But you can feel it after that 10-year mark. I kept mine another 3 years, my bed, before we moved. And you could tell, it was 13 years old, and it's like, I ain't even going to sell this shit. It's going in the dump.
At a certain point, you
Yeah.
start getting poked
Yeah,
by
you
the
feel
springs.
not so much the springs, but the lumps, the humps, and the bumps.
Like where you've
From
been laying
everything,
down
yeah.
And like
Yeah, and then
the
you have that.
indents.
That's how you're
Divot.
supposed to rotate your mattress.
Yeah, but even still, after
But doesn't-
13
so that
years.
divot doesn't get in there.
Right. But see, but you can't even
But
flip
that's a
mattresses
lot of
anymore.
fucking work, though.
That's the
To
see,
rotate the
It is.
mattress.
But you used to be able to flip them too.
Yeah.
You'd flip them and then you flip them up and then you flip
Oh.
it backwards. You can't flip mattresses anymore like that.
Yeah, no, you gotta rotate the whole thing.
Yeah, then that's it, but not flip them on
And
the
every
other
6
side.
months, that's.
I have a water bed.
And
I don't have to do
If
that.
you got a bigger bed, it's
I have a bougie
Heavy.
bed. I got a bougie bed. Like it pushes you
Aren't
up.
those nice?
Like a reclining bed.
Those
you
are
got
so
the
cool.
you got the machine bed
Yeah.
or whatever they're
It
The
doesn't-
called.
old
it's
people
not-
bed.
Yeah, I guess kind of like the.
I've
old
secretly
people.
always wanted one of those.
Everyone wants one of those.
Oh, yeah.
What was
I
it?
want
what,
one.
What were they called? Tempur-Pedics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take that
That's
with a
really
mix
nice.
that with a sleep number.
Oh,
See,
that's
I
a
don't
cool.
like the sleep numbers. I guess maybe I didn't sleep on it long enough. But
I
they have
never
it in a
had
hotel
one.
room.
It just seemed like a
If
like
don't-
you get a pick. You get to just lay there
Right.
and decide
Yeah.
how
But
am I sleeping
But
tonight.
going to all those numbers and getting it
You can,
just
like, do the
right.
temperature.
Because you literally have to go through the numbers to find your softness or your hardness, top and bottom. I didn't like them. I would never own a sleep number bed. Nope, not me. Too much work. Nope.
Pressing buttons.
Yeah.
Laying on the bed.
She's old.
That's
you guys.
literally what you
no,
do.
No,
Press
no, it's because I want to get in bed. Okay, maybe after you do find your setting, you don't have to do it anymore. So you can just jump in bed. And I like that part. Just jump in bed, not going, wait, that's too hard.
Yeah.
Clip that right there.
Fuck that shit. Just have a bed, man. Come on now. Right?
I think the
Yeah.
point of those were like, so like if you had it, you could have if you wanted a soft bed and
Right.
Rocco wanted a firm bed,
Right.
you could have both what you wanted.
Yeah, thank God we like the same. Because could you imagine?
I like
He
mine
would be so
softer. I
uncomfortable.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm glad we like the same kind of bed, seriously. Because when he said get one for the other house, I was all like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, where
You
you
know,
can
I was
just
like-
go even.
You know? And we like the same firmness or
Yeah.
softness. That's why we both like that water bed. Because it does. It's just, it's not like the full bladders from the olden days. You know, in the 70s, I had that bed too. But this one actually has a, they're called bladders. So what they're underneath the bladder, like the big one where you fill it up with water, because you still got to put water in the bed. But instead of it just being a bladder, there's like all kinds of different kinds of foam underneath that part, and you can take it out if you want it softer. You can mix and match that shit. It's kind of cool like
I
that.
actually like
So
that.
you can have it semi-waveless or as much waves as you want, or none at all. That just gives you just enough.
Does yours
Of the
move
give.
when you sleep?
No, not really.
No.
Like you're sleeping on a boat.
No, that's how the old beds were.
Yeah.
This one's not like that. This one it looks like a regular mattress.
Yeah.
Before you had the wooden frame around it, and you put my waterbed like that burst in my room. Took 3 days for us to dry that room out. And that was with
Oh
using
my
a shop vac.
God.
Windows open, yeah. And you know it smelled in there too,
Oh,
because
yeah.
you know how it is with wet carpet.
Oh.
Did you have to rip out the carpet?
No, I've said fuck that. It's gone now, but then
Yeah.
after it dried, I slept on the floor for like 3 months. I didn't want a real bed. I couldn't afford another water bed. Mom, of course, finally is like, you need a bed. I was like, I'm good on the floor.
Body.
I'm good on the floor. I was. The kids would come in and be like, Where's your bed? But I made it nice. Stacked it up with lots of blankets. I mean, you do what you do when you ain't got a bed.
True.
And I did not want a regular bed. And that's why I was sleeping on the floor till I decided what I want. But then Mom decided for me and bought me a bed. So I guess and her bed was delivered to the house. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. I was kind of weary sleeping on a regular bed. I hadn't slept on a regular bed forever. Because even after I left home, I slept on a water bed.
Huh.
They're nice. And they're
Once
good.
you go water bed, you never go back.
But the thing about but when you're pregnant, though, getting out of a water bed is hard.
Oh, I bet. Because you can barely get out by itself.
Especially with those when they're doing all that shit, man. That was pretty bad. What'd you do?
No, nothing.
Oh, I thought you farted.
What?
Yeah, it kind of went, ooh.
No, I went like this, and I went, ooh. Like,
See?
I was talking about what you were saying. Okay. Now I'm confused. I did not fart.
I'm just
You would
playing,
smell
honey.
it.
I know. I'm just playing, honey. Don't get your pennies in a knot. It's okay. So, are you gonna get a new tattoo while you're out there?
Fuck, if I can afford it, I'd love a new tattoo.
Why are tattoos so expensive?
Well, I'd rather pay for an expensive tattoo.
A really nice one.
Than
A cheap
a
old.
cheap one.
If you want a safe quality tattoo,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to pay for it.
Well,
And it's on my body forever, so I feel like
Right.
if I can have the money.
Well,
then I'll
don't they
it.
do that out here on Friday the 13th? They do
yeah, this
free
one right here.
tattoos. That's right.
$13, but a mandatory $7 tip.
Yeah.
And it's just they.
But they like knock them
Yeah.
out. They're like simple
They
little.
do.
You don't
Yeah, it's
get
not
to
like
pick
it
Right.
does.
Yeah.
really what you want.
No
they just
colors.
have some little Friday the
that's
13th
it.
thing.
Yeah.
And they're cheap.
And they
13
just
bucks.
because it takes them
Yeah.
I
like
don't have any.
10
It's
minutes to
like-
do
Yeah,
it,
it's quick.
Yeah.
and it's the same little
And
designs with no
everybody tips-
Are
details.
you gonna get
Yeah.
a tattoo?
I don't think so.
I
I don't know
have-
what I would get.
I don't have any either.
Probably
if
just
I did
nerd
get
shit.
one, I would totally do a Black Panther coming out my back with the dragon over it like that.
Sounds like the side of a van.
So Bonnie's never getting a tattoo.
No.
What? That is.
I'll show you.
honestly,
I have
That's
the
pretty
picture.
sick, but that's so random.
Not really. I've been wanting one for a long time, but I don't do needles, so
Oh well.
I won't do it. But
I feel like if you're gonna get one, it should be something like tiny so you could get
Yeah,
the
not a
feel of
full
it.
back piece or a shoulder piece.
it was cool though. It
Because
looked
you'd get
cool.
like
That would be
half
really
a
Cool.
half-inch line in, and you'd be like, I don't want to do this for 3 hours.
You know that's right. You know that's the truth.
Versus like a 30-minute tattoo,
Yeah,
like-
I'm not even
like-
gonna do that.
or even like Haley's Friday the 13th one,
No, I can't.
where you sit there
You
for
get
like 10
something
minutes and they
small.
just
How many do you have?
4.
And you have how many?
One,
One's not the
two.
answer. She's just counting.
Wow. And you know, people say they're addicting.
They are
People
addicting.
say they're
but
very addictive.
I don't know where people get the money for these addictions because I don't have enough money for that addiction.
I don't. I mean, yeah, tattoos. What the average is? What, $300
Yeah,
for a tattoo?
at least. Yeah.
That's
Hmm.
crazy.
Depending-
It
Depending
depends.
on the size. I mean,
It
I
also
Yeah,
depends on the
but say-
artist.
So it is. It's
The
all of
better
that
the
stuff.
artist,
All right.
the more they're gonna
Right.
ask because they're more in demand
Right.
and they can ask it.
Yeah. I would be
But-
like that too.
If you got like a friend with a tattoo gun, come over, let's do
20 bucks.
tattoos,
10
and
bucks
they'll
is the
just,
pizza.
just fucking give you
Or your
tattoos.
prison tattoos.
Yeah,
Oh god.
that's what a lot of those look like. Actually, they don't even look as good as prison tattoos.
Oh man, no. Yeah, some of those prison tattoos.
But like, if
look
you
pretty
want a
good.
free tattoo or a $20 tattoo, find a friend with a tattoo gun.
I
Not
would-
an
I would
artist,
never
not a
trust
tattoo
anyone.
artist, but like
Right.
just
you and him.
if
you and
Haley
them.
had a fucking tattoo gun, you'd be like, "Hey, I'll give you $20. Come
No.
give me a tattoo."
I would never. I would never let
here.
you. No. I would
Bitch
never.
ass.
Yep.
I would
Bitch
never.
BA.
Ever, I would never do a tattoo.
Yeah,
I
you
just
would.
no. I'm
don't
old
think you
now.
would.
I wouldn't get one now. I tell Rocco that he should clean up his though, because he's old.
Maybe
it's like
he'll
you
do
look
that.
at him when you're old and you're like, what is
If he touches
That's
them up,
why
you
you
have to
get
a
'em-
small one.
Get a small one.
Yeah.
I would do a flower. I would do something like
Oh,
that
she
one.
switched up real quick.
That
Yeah.
one. I mean, or maybe a little dragon,
Yeah.
or just a bull sign. Taurus.
You
sign.
can just do like the line of the tourist instead of the
That
bull and
and
all
the-
that, but like
right.
just the like
Right,
you know how they
the
have the
horns.
ones where it's just the lines,
Yeah. I wouldn't do that either.
but
though.
not even an actual like bull bull.
I just don't see. I just don't see it in my life ever. I don't know why. It's just never been something that I've had to do, or like piercing your belly button too. God,
Oh, yeah, I got my
I
belly
just-
button pierced.
see, I don't like needles, man. Oh, that I
That's
would.
what all the 20-year-old girls go do.
I know Whitney at 13 wanted her belly button pierced. It's like no. I said, come back to me when you're 16, all right? And I thought for sure she had forgotten. On her 16th birthday, she went and got her belly button pierced. And I'm holding her hand, and I'm just like, they bring out this big ass clamp, and this, I was like, and
Mine
it doesn't
didn't
even look
hurt
like a
at
needle; it
all.
looks like a gauge. It's like
Yeah.
I was like, oh, and I was like, this, I love you, Whit. Happy birthday. Oh.
I don't.
Ugh.
I have a pretty high pain tolerance. Like my belly button piercing did not hurt at all.
That what everyone says that. My girlfriend
Oh.
though said her clitoris. Sorry, her clitoris was not as painful as her belly button. She said that. And I was like, girl, let me look. You know I did too. But
I know you did.
and you know who you are out there. But anyway, she said that. She said it wasn't as bad as her
That
belly
would
button.
hurt so bad.
I couldn't even imagine. That's like guys doing the Prince Albert.
Yeah, right at the tip.
It goes like this.
I'll pass.
You're not gonna get that.
No. Fuck that.
Isn't that weird though? That one's weird to me.
Yeah.
That one's weird. That one's weird to
There's
me.
a lot of piercings that are odd to me,
This one.
Yeah.
This one. The septum. No.
and the body modifications.
Yeah,
that
those
they
are weird.
do,
Like
it's-
horns. People put horns in their
Ew,
head.
and they put
or
like things
scales
over
and
like the
shit.
silicone patches like
Yeah.
on
Oh,
their,
yeah.
like skin.
It's weird. Why?
It's what they want
And
to
you
do.
know what? The
Yeah.
thing about it is, God does not make junk. I mean, what?
Q black box.
Thanks, Jacob.
Jacob's leaving himself so
Yeah,
many
it's just
notes.
future editor notes.
Let's go.
You know what I mean, though. I don't see the reason to go under pain to modify my body like that. But they say pain is beauty.
But that's
But-
just you.
Right,
Duh.
right. I mean, have at it, but it ain't to me. I don't need to go through pain that I don't need to go through. Except giving birth, that one was really painful.
Still, you don't even need to go through that either.
But that's
That's a
true.
choice.
Exactly. You're right.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I love it. I'm like, ugh,
Would you do a modification
no.
anywhere?
Like Xander and get gauges.
No, those are so.
I used to think like
wild.
little ones were cute, like just
Yeah.
being a little bit, where
Right.
it could still close back up,
Right.
if I wanted. But I
Those
just
big-ass
never. It was
ones.
never like that much of
Could
an
you
interest.
imagine that? It's as big as when I have earrings on.
Yeah, that's gross. I mean, not gross. it's
No.
just,
But I mean, you take it out, it's just flappy, right? Don't you have to
Yeah.
get surgery to redo attach
I think
that?
yeah, if they're
Yeah.
big enough, yeah.
Right? I mean, that's the only way that's going to go back together. See, that's wild to me. Or like doing the cartilage like this, or the top of the ear.
Or how like some of it's actual like cultural standard.
Oh, I get
beauty,
that.
like-
Oh, I
Yeah.
get that.
Like the one.
It's just,
that-
but I'm
Yeah.
saying like
Yeah.
that,
Oh yeah, the gauge and the.
The
yeah.
gauges and the
or
way
the elongate
yeah,
in the
the neck.
neck.
Mm,
it's weird.
And they do gauges in the ears too.
Yeah.
Some of them they get really big.
They're
too.
really big ones. I mean, like,
Kind of impressively big. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I agree.
I would feel like my skin is gonna
it's,
snap.
I would too. It's weird. I mean, it's the biggest organ on our whole body is our skin.
Yeah.
So
I thought you were gonna say ear.
I did too.
I was like, oh, where is this going?
Debatable.
It's like, do we
like-
call her
I
out
was
for
like
that
ready.
or no?
I was ready to correct you on it too. I was like,
You want to
anyways.
rethink that?
Yeah.
I'm glad you were here, Haleigh.
Me too.
It's been fun. We miss you around
I
here.
know. I'll be back soon.
That's why she put that up right there, so that you can be right next to her.
I know. I see myself in the back of the pictures. I'm like, oh, how cute.
Black box.
Just kidding.
Box.
See, he's not being very nice. It is. I love this. We should update this, you guys.
We'll work
It's
on it.
very out of date.
How about every Christmas
That was, like,
time
what, the
we'll update
first-
it?
First
Good
month,
idea.
maybe, right? No, we did that.
It's
What happened?
Early.
I can't believe. Is this going to be our first one of season?
This was
6?
the that
Oh,
that was
probably.
from like the
Mhm.
that was for Christmas.
Yeah, it was Christmas.
So like the first within the first
first
3
season,
months or
first-
something.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I can't believe we're going on to season 6. We've done 65 episodes.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
That's
my
it.
I know, it seems like, right?
My
Seems
drive-
5 times
More.
13, right?
the drive that I have that stores everything is almost 400 gigabytes.
Jesus.
That's why I had to go buy that drive.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's awesome. I think we do good. I mean, we
Yeah,
have
I
a
mean,
good we have a
it's-
good team. We love I hate that shit because there's a lot of shit to hate out there.
There is.
If you want me just to rant on, I could do another hour without even these guys around. You know me.
We'll save that for later.
I know. See, they don't want to be around when I have my rants. Too
Yeah.
bad Jacob has to hear them anyway.
I hear everything.
Yeah, I hear everything.
Whether he wants to or
Wants to
not.
or
Yeah,
not.
yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Do you have anything to say before we wrap this up?
Go check out the website.
Yes.
Yes, it's
there you
back
go.
and running.
Yes, it goes. What about you? Do your plugging.
Go check
away.
out Instagram at I Hate That Shit Official. And YouTube if you're listening to this on
YouTube.
Spotify or whatever.
Oh.
Go to
Audio.
YouTube.
Audio.
Yes.
The audio.
Yeah, if you listen to the audio, you can go check us out on YouTube at I Hate That Shit.
Meaning you could see my pretty face.
Black box.
We're never gonna
I
let
feel like
that
at this
down.
point, it's just gonna be a black box over
Yeah.
Bonnie half, the back half of the.
You know my fans would not like that.
I don't want to see no.
I'll put the black box with the smiley face over it
We
again.
can get some comments in there, and they can tell us what they think of the black box.
Oh, when he did that first time, I was like, "Oh my god!" I think it was the episode with Whitney, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh my god, you're terrible." All right, are we done?
He's got to entertain
you
himself
got anything
somehow.
to say?
Oh yeah.
I already said it.
All right.
I
you
miss
didn't
you,
ask-
Haley.
Say, you didn't
I
ask
miss Haley too.
Well,
I wanna
I'm
say-
I'm glad she got to come hang out with us while
Me
we were
too.
here.
Yes, me too. And all I have
Yes.
to say is, I know you guys are gonna miss me again. So,
Ugh.
till next time. Don't miss me too much.
We won't.
Yeah, you will.
I will. I do miss you. I don't have anybody to love like that and
Oh, I was
smoke
like-
with. Yeah, see.
Yes, you do.
Especially
You got
with
plenty
the-
of people to
I know,
smoke
but
with.
not with my team.
No.
Because, you know, those two over there.
We're losers.
No, you're not losers.
Clean lungs. Let's go.
Oh, God. And on that
Dirty
note,
lungs, let's go.
yeah. And on that note, don't let shit get you down. You're not alone. We're all in this shit together. Peace.
Love and chicken grease.